हाय दिस इज सौम्या सरकार फ्रॉम वेल्थ रिडिफाइन। आज मैं बात करने वाला हूँ द चैलेंजेस एंड द अपॉर्चुनिटीज इन 2026 म्यूचुअल फंड इन्वेस्टमेंट के लिए। आप इस वीडियो एंड तक देखें, चैनल को लाइक सब्सक्राइब जरूर कीजिएगा। नाउ आई कम टू द what are the opportunities we are seeing right now in 2026. I think the best opportunities in India as of now is active participation. Lot of domestic investors are participating in the market. So even the FIIs are continuously selling Indian market. Still, we can see there is a lot of participation from the domestic investors actually holding the market for long. We have seen this thing in large cap, we have seen this thing in mid cap. We have not seen that kind of participation in small cap, but definitely there is much more participation. I think 2026 में डोमेस्टिक इन्वेस्टर्स का जो एग्रेसिव वे ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट्स है उसके वजह से मार्केट होल्ड करेगा या ऊपर की तरफ मूव करेगा. सो दैट इज वन ऑफ द मेजर रीजन एंड अपॉर्चुनिटीज वी कैन सी. Second opportunity is the valuation matrix. In 2025 or 24, we have seen there is a lot of valuation had gone up. If you look at the equity valuation index, right now we are exactly on a neutrality. Neither we are overvalued nor we are undervalued. But overall, the valuation, because of the time correction, the valuation level is now on the comfort zone. In 2026, if the comfort zone continues, we can see a lot of opportunities in the equity market. Third important point is that RBI rate cuts. If RBI going to cut the rate, as they have said, the inflation has now on the downside, and further rate cut happens, then obviously there will be a chance that a lot of money will start flowing into the system, and that money may be routed to the equity investments. So we can see a more of a domestic investments through the rate cut. Fourth, if the US starts cutting the rate, as it is expected in 2025 and 2026 starting, and if the Trump administration replace Jerome Powell with their own guy who can continue cut the rate, then obviously there will be a lot of cash flows which are going to come. And if the cash flow is going to come, it will not only boost the US market, but also it will continue to boost the Indian market and other global market as well. If you see the last uh, 40 years, we have seen all the global markets mostly have gone up when US has cut the rate. So that possibility is still there. Fifth point is that inflation. If Indian inflation remains low, obviously people will have a much more disposable income which they can put it into the market. So overall, I see these are the opportunities in 2026 in the market. Now, what are the challenges then? Definitely, there are a few challenges. Number one challenges is the valuation of the US market. If you see the valuation matrix of US market, if you see the value investors in US market, they're all saying that US market is overvalued. So either it will go for a time correction or a price correction. So if that is going to happen, then obviously there will be slight corrections to a major correction can happen in the US market either on time or price, and that may impact the global world order. Second thing is that the export opportunities. If US continues to put tariffs, then other countries will unable to export in US. US as the largest consumer in the world may face slightly slowdown on that. Because of that slowdown, all countries across the globe will start facing the slowdown. There are some brokerage firm even also considered recession. That may be a negative part for the market in coming years. Third is that continuous FII selling, because if FII is India, they have started selling Indian market since 2022. This year also they have sold on a massive numbers. If that selling continues, then obviously market may not be able to go up that high. We have seen that FIRs since last 4 years, they are continuously telling that they have not made money in the Indian market because of the rupee uh, INR depreciation, and that is actually has happened. And overall, that reason that they are not actually making money from the Indian market, and they may continue to sell off. But right now, the domestic and FII's holding of the market is almost same. So may not be that kind of selling comes in, but if that comes in, obviously it will impact the market. Fourth point, which I think is important, that if the rate cut continuously happen in the second half of the market, earnings may not come or inflation may go up. That may again dent the sentiment for the market for a long period of time. So these are the challenges which I thought I should share with you about the in 2026. Overall, how I see 2026, maybe a good year, may not be that good year if 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 the challenges persist in the global economy as well as India. Budget is going to hold a lot of promises for the Indian market. If there is a reduction of the long-term capital gain or the short-term capital gain, it definitely going to cheer the market. But if that doesn't happen, then it may dent the sentiment of the people, and market may see a fall. So these are the all things which are coming. Market never be on a straight line. It has always have challenges and opportunities. I think investing in mutual funds as well as in the market may give you a good return if you can hold it for a very long period of time. It is not that you just buy it and sell it. That kind of thing may give you a short term profit. But if you are a long term investor, if you're a value investor, if you can hold it for a long period of time, you may generate a good return out of the market. I wish all the best for 2026 market and all the investors to do well. Thank you for watching this video. This video is only for the purpose of education, not a purpose of recommendation of buy or sell any kind of securities or mutual fund as such. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe, and share our video with others. Thank you.